Is your Wi-Fi network really as secure as you believe it is? This question brings us to the intriguing world of Wi-Fi security, a vital concern in our interconnected age. It's a common fallacy to think our Wi-Fi networks are impregnable fortresses. However, this couldn't be further from the truth. In reality, they are more akin to castles of sand, susceptible to the relentless tide of cyber threats. Stay tuned as we dive into the world of Wi-Fi hacking and reveal how hackers exploit these networks. Wi-Fi hacking isn't a random act, it's a calculated and methodical process. Now, let's delve into the nitty-gritty of common Wi-Fi hacks. First up, we have the man-in-the-middle attacks. Imagine you're in a bustling cafe sipping your macchiato while browsing the net on their free Wi-Fi. Unbeknownst to you, a hacker has positioned himself as an intermediary between your device and the router. He's intercepting and possibly altering communication without your knowledge. This is a man-in-the-middle attack. It's like a stealthy eavesdropper in a digital conversation, and it's as creepy as it sounds. Next, we have the evil twin attacks. Picture yourself in the same cafe. You connect to a Wi-Fi network that seems legitimate. But surprise, it's a rogue network set up by a hacker, mimicking the real one. This doppelganger network is the evil twin. While you're casually browsing, the hacker is having a field day with your data. It's like a wolf in sheep's clothing, but in this case, the wolf is a Wi-Fi network. Finally, there's the WPS pin attack. Wi-Fi Protected Setup, or WPS, was designed to simplify the connection of devices to a network. But it also opened a Pandora's box for hackers. They can brute force the WPS pin, and once they crack it, they're in. It's like picking a lock, but instead of a physical key, hackers use software tools to crack the 8-digit pin. Each of these hacks has a distinct modus operandi, but they all share a common goal: gaining unauthorized access to networks. They exploit vulnerabilities, be it in the Wi-Fi security protocols or in the human factor, like our propensity to connect to free Wi-Fi without a second thought. So, the next time you're tempted to connect to a public Wi-Fi, remember, hackers are constantly prowling the digital landscape. They're equipped with tools and techniques to exploit any chink in the armor. As you can see, Wi-Fi hacking is more common and easier than you might have thought. But fear not. There are ways to shield your network from these invisible invaders. So let's dive into the countermeasures that you can take to fortify your digital fortress against these hacks. First and foremost, the simplest yet most crucial step: strong passwords. No, your dog's name followed by your birth year is not a strong password. We're talking about a complex combination of uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, and special symbols. The longer, the better. And remember, unique passwords for different networks are key to restricting access. Next up, network encryption. Think of it as a secret language that only your devices understand. This makes it harder for hackers to decipher the information being transferred on your network. The most secure encryption standard currently available for home networks is WPA3, so ensure your network is using this. Now let's talk about WPS, or Wi-Fi Protected Setup. While it may seem like a convenient feature to connect devices to your network, it's an open invitation for hackers. It's best to disable this feature in your router settings to avoid any unwelcome digital guests. Moreover, regularly updating your router firmware is crucial. Just like you wouldn't ignore an update for your smartphone or computer, you shouldn't neglect your router. These updates often include security patches that fix vulnerabilities, keeping your network one step ahead of the hackers. Lastly, but most certainly not least, is the human element. Educating employees or family members about these threats is essential. Ensure they're aware of the risks associated with clicking on suspicious links or downloading unknown files. As the saying goes, knowledge is power. And in this case, it's a powerful shield against Wi-Fi hacking. By implementing these measures, you can significantly reduce the risk of falling prey to Wi-Fi hackers. And just like that, you've turned your network into a digital stronghold. Remember, the best defense is a good offense. And by taking these proactive steps, you're not just defending your network, you're attacking the chances of a breach. To conclude, Wi-Fi security isn't something to be taken lightly. Throughout our discussion, we've delved into the world of Wi-Fi hacking, exploring common types such as man-in-the-middle attacks and evil twin hacks. We've also shed light on the protective measures businesses can adopt, from robust password policies to employing VPNs and firewalls. These steps are crucial in safeguarding against these invisible threats. Remember, knowledge is your best defense against Wi-Fi hacking. Stay safe and stay informed.